bean time.
There we are.
I
We're
don't
live.
believe in being loved.
In being in love or being live? You said it with a
Being
weird
live,
Australian
brother.
accent. I learned that the secret to an Australian accent is say everything with an R at the end, like "Hello, brother.
Brother.
Who got some mayonnaise?" Or I can't.
We'll
do it
get
now.
there. I just woke up, Spockagore, and you need
Get
to
the beans in your mouth. She
you
gave
need
you a
to calm
subscription.
down, brother. I am
Brother.
I am just
Brother.
Why are we stubbing my toe on a table? What the fuck did I do? What the fuck? I just woke up. I'm tired. Fuck all y'all.
I love the
Jeez.
RTX voice because when you get really high pitched, it like freaks your voice out. But
What's wrong with that?
Go to sleep. Right. Hi everyone, it's Frenemy Fire. We got a lot of things to talk about. If you looked at the going live thing, you'll ask Aaron, why can't he fuck his waifu? Why not, Aaron?
Oh, so that is completely out of context and me making fun of people.
It's fine.
But I love it anyways. Chris apparently, so Chris made that clip after watching the podcast and apparently was dying so bad at work he had to close his office door so no one checked on him.
Really?
Yeah, he was just dying when he made that clip.
What's wrong with that? I often and way too often just rewatch To Catch a Predator on YouTube, and I don't know why. It's just so funny to see like how creepy.
TCAP, like it's one of those things where it's like a train wreck that's just you can't stop watching. Like it's super entertaining. It's glad to see them get caught, but it also sucks because it's like, damn, there's people like that out in the world.
There's people like that out in the world, but there's something about Chris Hansen in the most monotone voice, like, you said you wanted to suck on his nipples.
It's one of those guys.
like it's just like so. Be like, I didn't say that. You're fine. You didn't say that. Is this a picture of your genitals? Yeah, I said that. Like, it's just shit like that. Like, that ain't my dick. Is that your face attached to the body where this man's penis is? Yeah, that's my face. Like, just watching the slow realization of how fucked they are is so great.
Why did I do two at the same time, and why are they both dead fish?
That's your fault. I don't know why you keep doing that to yourself. You know it's bad. It's always bad.
Because I just want to get rid of them.
I want to get rid of you, but here we are.
Brother, you harassed me this morning to be here.
Listen, it's not. It's me saying genitals with Chris Hansen is funny. I understand that, but that is your penis, sir. So there's that. We have a lot of death to talk about today. Speaking of all games dying, games are dead, Aaron.
Good.
There's no more games. Also, where are your nipples, Aaron? Mountain Dew. Wait, that's not Mountain Dew Pitch Black, bro. The greatest.
Sorry, I'm not sponsored.
Listen. All right. I don't know if you watched the Rumble. Why is Tina calling me?
I did watch the Rumble, brother.
Aaron, talk about the Rumble. I got to see what Tina means.
No, you were about to talk about the Rumble. I can't talk about the Rumble.
You can do it. Film dead air. Hold on.
Oh, Well, this is literally the 4th podcast in a row where Kev has to answer a phone call. He can't do this whole podcast thing without being like, "Oh, hey, I need an hour and a half of time where I'm left alone." This one better be important because I'm gonna fight him if it's not. He looks scared, perplexed, ready to fight, confused. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But no pitch black. Mad at why are you mad at me? I actually had a pitch black before. The problem is they don't have a diet or a zero pitch black, and I only drink diet or zero soda. So like that is the problem. If they make, I did have one the other day to try it because I haven't had one anyways, but it's good. Squid, you haven't told me why I'm supposed to be hitting my toe on the table, by the way. And Spockagorn, I miss you too. I've been so fucking busy. It's been insane. Like Thursday, I didn't get home until 4 a.m. Friday morning from my show, and then I had to be up by 7ish to work. It was awful. Absolutely awful.
Okay, apparently
not as awful as Kev, but oh, hey, you're back.
We're good. We're good. Sorry, it was semi-important, but it ended up being nothing. Anyway, so the Mountain Dew pitch black match was a thing. I don't know how far you got in the run.
Kev, you asshole! Why'd you tell Squid to be mean to me?
It's in the going live. Every time we do the podcast, I'm gonna tell the going live thing to say something mean to you because you never check it. Because you never check it, and it's funnier that way.
Because you're supposed to tag me in it so I can like it and retweet it, but you never tag me in it anymore.
No. The Twitch going live notification. That's why I know you won't look at it. And it's funny every time.
Yeah, because I don't have notifications on my phone on Twitch.
I know. That's why it's funny.
Chaz, I'm not going to get into it on here, but diet soda is not worse.
Yeah, diet soda, listen, everyone that says diet soda tastes like shit, listen, I can only say one brand I've ever tasted a difference. It's Mountain Dew, and it's not that fucking bad.
I was like, it's Mountain Dew, and it's why I drink Mountain Dew Zero and not Diet Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew
it's the same
tastes
shit.
A little worse. Mountain Dew Zero flavor is a little bit better.
I don't know. I also want to do in life
Spockagorn.
I want to do an in-life blind test between Coke, Pepsi, and fucking like RC Cola. Because I despise people who are like, they're so different. Because all you got to do is watch people go like, Coke is sweeter.
I feel like RC Cola I could tell is different than Pepsi and Coke, but I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between Pepsi and Coke.
They're the fucking same. And I thought I made this up, but when me and Chelsea worked at the restaurant together, I swear on the menus we had, Coke or Pepsi, whatever it was, right? And I remember distinctly some off-brand soda company coming to deliver like the soda syrup for the taps. And it had a logo with a dog, but it was not Coke or Pepsi. It was like Bone Cola or some bullshit, and like not Sprite. And on the menus, we said Coke, Sprite, whatever, and ain't nobody complained about it. So you're all fucking liars as far as I'm concerned. But I can't find the company, so now I do seem like a liar.
You are a liar, but that's a whole different story.
I'm telling you, you're all fucking full of shit.
My favorite. Why are you saying you all? I literally agreed with you, except for RC.
I'm saying the royal you, or the ex-royal you.
Humble. My favorite Mountain Dew is Voltage, and they don't make Diet Voltage anymore, so I don't drink it very often. Every once in a while after a show, if I'm feeling good about the show, I'll have a Voltage, but that's my favorite Mountain Dew. And Chaz, that's like not true. It's a different type ingredient, and the ingredients are different. But anyone who says that diet soda is worse for you is wrong. There was one study in the 90s that's like, oh yeah, diet soda is 10 times worse for you, and like it causes cancer. But every study since has shown that it's roughly about the same. The only difference, and the reason why I choose diet, is because weight loss and like maintaining body weight is 100% about calories in versus calories out. And diet soda generally only has 3 to 5 calories, which is why they can put 0 on the bottle, because anything 5 calories or less, they're allowed to put 0, which just isn't true. The only 0 calorie item is water. But yeah, so like every study in the last 20 years has proven that one study from the 90s that everyone sticks to is just not right.
I've asked my doctor this too, because he was asking like, do you drink enough water? I'm like, I drink a shitload of water, but I put stuff in it. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I got these like Skittle flavor packets, and like, he's like, oh yeah, that's fine. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, it's fine as long as you're not pouring straight sugar soda into your body. Like, you're pretty okay.
Yeah.
Like, and don't drink 50
Voltage.
times a week.
I remember I remember Humble going off back in voltage. Growing up, my biggest thing that I do that was awful is like whenever I had like a gaming night or something from like middle school on, I would get like a 2 liter bottle of voltage, a giant bag of Doritos Cooler Ranch, and just go ham.
Let's talk about the greatest soda though. That needs to come back. Okay, Vault.
I'm also drinking water Spakacorn. I mean coffee Spakacorn. I don't drink
Vault
water.
is where it's at, motherfucker. I miss Vault.
Didn't Vault just recently come back?
They tried to make it come back. I don't think it lasted very long.
That's fair.
But like this stuff was garbage for you.
Yeah. They did Diet Vault, brother.
Yeah, did they though? Like I know they had a red one.
I don't remember them having. Oh no, there's a Vault Zero. It says there's a Vault Zero.
Yeah, I was like, I definitely remember like a Vault Zero. No, you know what's trash is Surge. I'm gonna say it right now for all you nostalgia bait motherfuckers. Surge is straight sugar. And
here's the thing: Surge is trash for you, but if you just like sugar, Surge was great.
Let me see what the nutritional is on that.
Nobody wants to know that, brother.
Well, I'm gonna find out, brother. Surge
or
is citrus.
Not, brother.
I get Anita's problems now. Nutrition facts: 230 in a can, which I just can't do.
That's not bad.
I can't, but to me, like now, I can't. 56 grams in a can.
That's easy.
I don't even drink like if I get a monster.
Kev, I hope you stubbed your toe on the table.
I did this morning. That's why I was inspired.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
I can't even drink normal Monster anymore. Like I just feel my teeth go.
The only regular soda I'll drink is I've actually had 2 this week, which is way more than I normally would. I was like, I really want a voltage, and then I saw the pitch black, and I was like, all right, I haven't had pitch black, and like I really want to try it. So I tried it, and I was like, yep, this isn't worth the hype. I would get it if there was a diet variant though.
Squid says he hopes I stub my toe on a table and then step on a D4. Here's some gross facts about me. From wrestling and grappling all these years, basically all of the bottom of my foot is like a straight up callus now. So like it probably won't hurt that bad.
You should knee drop some Legos.
I'm not going to. My knees already hurt, and then I gotta put Legos on top of it. No, I do that. Not that Legos are easy, and I'm not making a competition, but like oftentimes at work I have to kneel on like hard gravel and do some shit. So like,
you thought about getting knee pads for work?
They're supposed to supply them.
Because like, here's the thing: I don't kneel on gravel, but for parts of my job, I'll like need to kneel to do reset mods or move stuff. And I've decided that in the next week or 2, I'm going to get knee pads just for work because I'm old.
I think I'm going to get my own pair just to have them too. But like, they're supposed to have them for us.
Yeah, but as I've noticed from conversations with you, most of those sites don't ever do anything they're supposed to do.
You goddamn right, brother. I did like that. It felt like -4 yesterday where we were working. And like if I took my gloves off to put a nut on like a threaded rod, just immediately I could not feel it. And we're putting up a stainless steel box, which in the cold is also not great.
Yeah.
But it took them till 1 o'clock to be like, let's go home. I'm like, all right, cool. We were pretty much there anyway. But there's that. So you lay there in that bed of Legos and you work on that outlet fixture. Yeah, it could happen. Anyway, did you watch the Rumble? Do you want to talk about the Rumble?
I did watch the Rumble. I thought it was overall, I will say, I think it was a good show.
I would give it a B tier pay-per-view.
I personally would give it an A-. Okay, but I haven't watched I haven't watched WWE pay-per-views in a while, and last I watched, every pay-per-view was not good. So this blew my. I was expecting a shit pay-per-view, and I thought this Rumble, while my biggest critique for this Rumble, this show, was the lack of surprises, which is a fair critique, and I know a lot of people were more mad about that. But because of the great stories that were told within the Rumble overall, I thought it was really good. And then like the whole main event ending story stuff, even someone who's just barely followed it on TikTok, it's it was one of the best, if not the best story I've seen in wrestling so far.
For the men's Rumble and the women's Rumble, I have like one big issue is I think that they should have swapped their ideas. Like we all knew Cody was coming out, but like to come out at 30 and then like babyface win, what?
My thing is I think Cody coming out at 30 would have been great. if they didn't just announce it earlier in the month. Like, like that's my big thing. He should have what?
No, we knew that was gonna happen.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that he was
because
gonna come back,
because they announced it. It's like he either needs to come out early or just randomly a random number. Because as soon as you got to the last few, it's like, all right, it's either Cody or probably not a surprise. And then was the last two is like, all right, well, Cody's going to be the big one, so 29 is not going to be like a big surprise or anything.
Yeah, I think they should have put him at like early, but then like Rhea Ripley, who's supposed to be a heel, coming out like nursing an injury at number 1 and then winning seems like a kind of a babyface move. So,
well, I think for her, she looked like a monster. Like she looked like a badass that whole show. I haven't watched a lot of women's wrestling in WWE, but Rhea Ripley might be my favorite women's wrestler.
Oh yeah, she is great.
So good, and I think her and Gunther were number 1 for the same reason.
They're monsters.
They ring generaled the whole thing. So like when stuff happened, if you notice, any person that came in and did some type of move where they needed a base that could hold them, it was usually either Ray or Gunther that took the big move.
I just want to put this emote out there for Rhea. Sorry.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's valid. But yeah, like if you look, every girl that came in and did like a head scissors or some random shit like that, it was almost always on Rhea Ripley.
Who's a monster.
So
and
like
I love her.
Between ring generaling and like being a good base, they were just there the whole time and they look believable. And hopefully they keep this momentum for Gunther because that man looked like a star. The fact that he was in the Rumble the whole time and then worked like a 7 to 10 minute match at the end of the Rumble with Cody, like that was beautiful. That was like it was predictable, and I'm fine with it being predictable. But like
predictable's not bad.
Good. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed every bit of it.
What else was in the men's match? Oh, actually, technically, Cody and Rey Mysterio are both co-winners, by the way.
Well, actually, no. The difference between Ray and Curtis's whole deal is Curtis actually made it to the ring. Ray never made it to the ring, and the rules are you have to actually enter the Rumble to be considered. So Ray just never made it.
Oh. See,
I don't know if it's true. Again, dirt sheet, so I don't know if it's true. But did you hear why
he's injured?
Yeah.
And then they tried to do all right, fine. Ray never entered the Rumble. Fine.
Yeah, that's why, because Curtis, with his whole spiel was like he actually made it to the Rumble and then was eliminated like through the ropes. So that's why his made more sense.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. I got that. And then Jeff looked up a rule that apparently was like one of those like commentator rules that never really gets announced. That if you don't enter the Rumble before the next person is announced, you're DQ'd.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's a dumb thing. What else happened?
The only thing, and I don't want to bring light to it because it's sad, but the one thing that made me sad was Kofi's spot.
Yeah, I think the past couple of years, I think he messed up his spot, right?
I heard this was the second year in a row.
Maybe it's 2. So that's true. No Aaron in the Rumble, which means it was really just a worthless Rumble.
Maybe 24. Maybe 24.
Maybe.
But yeah, I feel bad. Like those chairs sucked. I mean, fucking McAfee when he came out almost fell, tried to stand on those chairs. Like as soon as I saw that, and I saw that Xavier was moving a chair for Kofi, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be bad. Those chairs are not good to stand on. I haven't watched since, so I'm hoping. Like I didn't watch Raw or anything. Was he out? Like has he come out? Is he good? Like I don't know.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, because it looked like he tumbled, and when he tumbled, it looked like he hit his head on the corner of the announcer's table.
As far as I know, he's fine.
Okay, good. Because I was just like worried for him, because, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Rumble. The Bianca match was predictable. The Bray Wyatt match was kind of a disappointment.
That was the only match I was met on, was Bray's match, but it feels like it's just like a piece of a story. It's not the full story, so I'm okay with it if the story keeps building and getting better. Like if it's just like a piece leading up to more stuff, I'm fine with it. But the match itself was
Yeah, for all that build up, like just to be like a match. I don't know. Wasn't about it. But I'll see where it goes.
I think they'll keep going. I think it'll keep going and keep getting better. What other matches were there? You said Bianca. Bianca's match was
Women's titles
solid,
match.
though.
Was it? Am I missing one? I don't
thought
know.
There was one more.
I can't remember honestly, but whatever. I thought the Rumble was pretty good. So.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, the bloodline, the bloodline thing. I loved all that. And
I wasn't talking about that. I thought there was 4 matches in the 2 Rumbles.
No, there was 5 matches total with the 2 Rumbles.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the bloodline stuff was great. I mean, it was predictable, but man, they got this lightning in a bottle thing. If they do not do Sammy versus Roman somehow at Mania, you fucked up, man.
It's either gonna be that or Sammy's gotta cost him somehow.
Something, but like I was talking about it before with Eric on the old Twitters. Like, you have 2 titles, have Cody do whatever the result is for night 1.
People keep wanting Sammy versus
I did see that,
I saw
Eric,
the old match that did that. I didn't know the new match did that.
No, that was just on Raw.
Okay.
I'm not arguing. I'm agreeing that the bloodline has come to a natural conclusion, I think.
I think one way I just kind of thought of this that they could do that is Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Have him win like a Money in the Bank type thing.
Okay.
Because then they don't need the 1v1 Sammy versus Reigns, and they could do something where like Cody wins belt, Sammy cashes in for other belt, boom.
Right.
Then Cody can move on because him and Roman have already finished their thing at Mania because Cody won the belt. He can move on and be a fighting champion with the title. And because Sammy cashed in on Roman instead of winning normally, they can keep that story going.
Yeah.
And keep Sammy and Roman going. So
that's
that's something I prefer. I think would make more sense instead of just having Roman lose back. Roman being undefeated for like 17 years and then losing back-to-back nights on Mania, fair and square. I don't think makes sense.
But what if not fair and square? What if Jey Uso comes out, kicks Roman in the dick, and costs him real hard?
Like I don't know how I feel about that either.
Romance.
I don't know how I feel about that personally.
Yeah.
I would rather something like Money in the Bank or something where it's kind of like Sammy does something not heelish, but like the thing is Sammy's so over as a babyface. He's in the situation that like Roddy Piper type thing where like he could cheat and the crowd's gonna love him still. So like he could do something heelish, but the crowd will still love him as the babyface. So doing the sneaky win the belt with the Money in the Bank, the crowd would go nuts.
I guess it could be done that way, yeah. Well, I'm excited to see where it goes, but
yeah,
I am not a booker.
I don't watch weekly enough, so I'll keep up with it through you and the pay-per-view. So
through me, yes, it's a lot of pressure on me.
Well, I just I talk to you, pay-per-views, TikTok, Chase, because I
never talk to you. I never talk to you ever. This is our only conversations during the week.
I mean, honestly, lately it feels like it.
Yeah,
but it's just because like
working.
Yeah, just been busy.
I just want to be warm and not outside in the cold. But we played games.
Well, wrestling. One more thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this, but
Aaron got signed to New Japan. Everybody, that's it.
I fucking wish, but no. Chris Hero's coming to my school next week.
That's pretty sick, actually.
And I get to learn from him, and I'm excited.
I hope he kicks you right in the dick.
I mean, me too. That'd be fun.
Be sick.
I'll put that on my resume, brother.
Kicked in dick by Cassius Ono.
Oh no, he kicked me in the dick.
I hate that name. I like Chris Hero so much better.
I mean, same.
Way better. All right, we got games to talk about. Aaron, you only got one game on here, so why don't you just talk about your furry emblems?
Well, brother, you see, there's actually a furry emblem.
Gross. I'm not playing.
Also, I wish I was kidding, but there's basically a furry in this game.
I'm spelling it right so I can put it in the docket later.
And they're a great character, but brain went burr. Fireman Gage. Yeah. Fireman Gage is a great game. Story is cheesy. But like it's interesting. There's parts of it that are like interesting. I'm enjoying. The mechanics of the game, the gameplay, S tier. It's one of the best gameplay Fire Emblems of all time, and Fire Emblems always had good gameplay. Maddening mode is difficult. You're boring, humble.
Eric only played one Fire Emblem game for an hour and got bored. That's like the tutorial. But you know what? If it's not for you, it's not for you. I don't want to be a hypocrite.
I think you just smell bad. Jerk.
Got him. Sick.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it lots. So much so that I was at a spot where I'm like, I could keep pushing through on Maddening here, and it's going to be difficult. Or now that I have better information, I can start over and optimize a little bit better because I'm stupid and playing on the hardest difficulty for my first playthrough. So I started over.
Cool.
I was like 5 chapters from the end, and I was like, but there was one character I really wanted to use that's apparently really good, but I got screwed early on with the level ups, and then I've let them fall off, so they weren't good. And I want to use them because they're a flyer, and I like Pegasus Knights, so I'm like, that's one reason to restart. And 2, I can, now that I know the game and the system's a little better, I can optimize better. Like there was one map, chapter 4 or 5, I forget which one, took me like 12 tries my first time to beat it. I beat it first try this time just because I know the game better. And I understand the engage rings and like the mechanics a lot better now. So I'll probably get through it this time. Then I'll probably take a little break. And then when some more DLC comes out, I'll go back and play it again, just like I'm going to with Midnight Suns. Because, so far for me, it's like an A tier game.
Not S for Fire Emblem? How dare you?
Well, it's not 3 houses. And
Fair.
I don't know. There's just something about 3 houses. It was like lightning in a bottle for me. It was just
it was the weird grooming of your students. Correct.
Yeah, that you caught it. That was it.
Shit was weird the more I look at it.
Oh yeah, 100%. That shit.
That was so fucking weird.
It's the gameplay. I just loved how it's the only Fire Emblem that's like you could literally do anything with any character. This game is a little bit like that. Like there is openness with like you can use the engage rings to get weapon proficiencies, and then you can reclass people into any class. So you can still do that, but it's not as open as 3 Houses was. Spockgorn says, "Did y'all hear the unconfirmed leak that Dragon Age Dreadwolf might be a hack and slash like Final Fantasy 14?"
I did not.
Wait, 14 is 14's not hack and 14's like MMO.
Yeah, but it's like a hack
instead of the classic combat, or that you might not be able to control party members directly. Rather, it's going to be more like Mass Effect. I really hope not. Like I know that Dragon Age has slowly been getting more and more action based, which I'm fine with. But I thought Inquisition really had like a solid gameplay where like it was you press the buttons to do basic attacks, but you still had the skills, you still had the pause and strategy menus you could use that were like still reminiscent of Origins. It was a nice combination of Origins and 2. And I was hoping they'd keep down that line. So I mean, I'll wait and see how they do it, and I'll get it because I mean I literally have a Dragon Age tattoo. You can't really see it here. I don't know how to show that one, but yeah, I literally have a Dragon Age tattoo. Like I love Dragon Age. Obviously, Spockagorn loves Dragon Age. We've had many a conversation about this.
I've never seen her play Dragon Age once in my life. I don't know what you're talking
about. Not every month she goes back to Spockagorn. Or Spockagorn goes back to Dragon Age to play. That. Never. Not once. But yeah, I'm hoping. It better be good. That's all I'm saying. Like they have so much set up. It better be good.
Chad says, I heard actually it was going to have an option for Final Fantasy turn-based. Okay, well, that'd be cool too, I guess. So, well, I don't know. I know nothing about Dragon Age. I tried it once.
So, which is funny, Spockgorn, I actually prefer Origins combat, but it's because I'm a turn-based strategy nerd. But Dragon Age 2, so my first time playing Dragon Age 2, which I think I don't know if I've told the podcast, but I've told Spockgorn, but I'll just go over it real quick. Origins is one of my favorite games of all time, like top 3. Maybe top 4. I love it so much. I've played it probably 8 or 9 times at least all the way through. I've gotten a Nitra into it. Dragon Age 2, when I first played it, when it first came out, I hated it. But it wasn't the game's fault. It was you're always going to be Spockagorn. It's just who you are now.
True.
It wasn't the game's fault per se. It's not like the game was bad. It was just I wanted something and the game wasn't what I wanted. So I went back and played it again later, giving the game a fair chance of what it was instead of what I wanted. And it's actually a very good game. I think people overhate it the same reason why I didn't like it at first. Because it wasn't Origins and it was a very different experience. It was a lot smaller story, like more personal based story than a big save the world. It was a more action-y game than like the strategy-ish that the other one was. But like the core mechanics were the same. the game still had the great characters and story overall that the first one had. I don't think it's as good as Origins, but I still think it's a very good game. And then Inquisition uh really like brought the two mechanics together in my opinion and put them out there well. It was a very good like combo of the two. My only complaint with Inquisition is I think the first area after the tutorial mission is just so open that people get lost in it. There's just too much to do in the first area. And if people, yes, it's just if people try to do everything in the first, they'll get burnt out. I don't hate it. I think it's great. I just think they opened it up too early. Like they could have sectioned it off differently, so people didn't get like lost in it. Because so many people played it. You could put 20 hours in the first area. And that's exactly what I recommend. Anyone who plays Inquisition, I recommend them to do a little bit in the hinterlands and then leave and do some more of the main story and just periodically come back to it and do stuff.
I don't know what any of this means.
Literally it's just the opening area is almost like, you know how like when you finish the tutorial in Skyrim, the game just opens up completely?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like that, except it's only one area that opens up completely.
Fair.
It's really weird. And a lot of people I know never finished Inquisition because they got burnt out just doing side missions in this first area. Because they just had too much there. It wasn't like Skyrim where the whole thing was and you could randomly continue the main quest. You either chose to keep doing side missions here or go on the main quest. And I would recommend going on the main quest because you'll always be able to come back to the hinterlands. Do a couple of side missions, get used to the gameplay, and then go do main missions. That is my recommendation for anyone that plays Inquisition. And I know I just ranted, but like Dragon Age is one of my favorite franchises. And I love BioWare. Even though their most recent track record hasn't been great, I believe in BioWare.
We stand with BioWare.
I stand BioWare, brother.
Good. Brother. I did things. Mostly I played Dragon Quest VIII because
I know this is actually like the smallest I've ever seen your game.
Well, because now I'm like home, or now I'm back to work. So like, literally, I just want to beat it because like as I'm having a fun time with it. It's very engaging. I just want to keep on going. I don't know what it is about the setup of Dragon Quest games, but like I feel like every town you go to is its own like little story that takes part of the bigger story. But you could just like focus on this town's issue.
Yeah,
and then keep moving on. So like you kind of feel like it's like do a little bite-sized chunk here, bite-sized chunk here, bite-sized chunk here. I had to do my first like section of like really grinding, and that was kind of a pain in the butt. But we're making some good progress. My Jessica's sex appeal is up to 69. Nice, which is a real stat.
Have you played 8 before? Or is this your first time playing 8?
First time playing 8. Once I'm as everyone
8's
knows
the
now.
PS2 one, right?
Yes, originally? And I'm selling all this stuff, and I looked at Dragon Quest VIII, and I was like, I should play this before I go. But thank you to Chase for getting me to set up MU Deck on my Steam Deck.
Humble means not nice. You mean Bellsprout.
That is your thing. The rest of us
should
are gonna
be
have
everyone's thing.
It's not. So anyway, I'm having fun with Dragon Quest VIII, but
it's like a 3-level meme because it's like 1, Bellsprout's number 69 in the Pokédex, so it's perfect. Nice. And 2, Bellsprout's the blowjob machine, brother.
Brother. Who do you think would win in a blowjob off between Bellsprout and Birdo?
Bellsprout.
No, man, Birdo got that good suck. Chad says 11 is very similar to 8. I agree. I will say that this is not an S tier game like 11 is to me though. Because 8
is everyone's favorite, isn't it? I feel like I see 8's like the greatest RPG of all time from people.
8 or 9, but 9's stuck on DS.
Yeah, I
would say. Yeah.
Dude. Did I tell you my issue with 8? And
yes,
it was the same thing. It wasn't 8's fault.
It's about monsters, which I am gonna play, and I do want to do that.
It's funny because you probably won't. I don't know if you'll like monsters because it's just like the game doesn't hold up super well. At least the one I played, on Game Boy.
Yeah, I'll try it. I mean, why not? But I'm having a good time with Dragon Quest VIII.
So what's your favorite Dragon Quest? What would you recommend me playing?
11. Yeah.
11 is the one I played that I kind of got bored of.
It's the newest one, so you gotta tell me.
I think I did, but
yeah,
I think there was something else that came out, and I was like, I just want to play that instead. So
I mean, try it. Try it again, maybe if you feel like it. If you're gonna want something like more old school, I would say like maybe 4 or 6. but those are on DS and
Those are what? So those are more. When you say old school, more like old school Final Fantasy, or like how would you compare it?
old school Final Fantasy. But like I keep saying, the thing with Dragon Quest is that like those games, if you play from like I would say even number 2 to 11, the mechanics are generally the same. Like they don't change very much in those games. So like they know what works and they stick to it, which is why I like that series.
That's fair.
So like you're not, again, like if you go to Final Fantasy,
where every game is basically different.
yeah, it's a fucking crapshoot. But yeah, no, Dragon Quest VIII is taking over my life, which means I have played a little bit of Fortnite. I've been slacking, but they did just add Gohan and Piccolo to Fortnite, and of course I got them. Why wouldn't I?
Gotta get the best dad.
Yes, the best dad in the world, Piccolo, absolutely. Who is great, but yeah, that's really all I played this week. I've just been cranking on Dragon Quest VIII because I just love them. And as a note to that, I don't know if I'm gonna be playing Fortnite this afternoon. I don't know if I'm streaming or not though, because tomorrow I am busy. So there's that. So yeah, that's really all I played. I got a small list this week. I played Vampire Survivors for like a couple rounds on my phone. I like that game and I see why it's addicting, but like I don't know if I can play for hours, but I don't think it's meant to be,
Yeah, there's some games that are just meant to be bite-sized. That's how I play like Fire Emblem Heroes, which is a mobile game only, but
yeah. So I think Vampire Survivors kind of works on mobile. Anyway, we got things to do, and I figure let's crank out the news first and see if we have Gauntlet time.
Okay. Sorry, I just reminded myself with the Jessica thing that
Jessica's from Dragon Quest VIII who kept dying on me, and also I need you to the physics of it. Go on.
Well, I was saying Jessica, like Jessica Havoc.
Oh yeah.
But
why did I type this?
Because you're
Go
weird.
On. Them things be.
It reminded me that I was at a show called Wrestling Revolver on Thursday night. Very big show, very good show.
Yeah. I saw some clips.
If anyone wants to watch it, you can I don't know how much it is. Hopefully not a lot, but you can buy it on Fight TV. It is worth money. It is a very good show, but
right.
I finally got to see Mike Bailey live, and
he's awesome.
I have decided that one of my goals is in the next year and a half, 2 years, I want to work Mike Bailey really bad.
I should not have scrolled down more on this page.
Oh, did you get some deviant art shit?
All I was gonna say is I'm trying to figure out the physics of Jessica and how is that holding up. That's all I'm trying to say.
Do you believe in magic, brother?
Incredible boob tape. Anyway.
But yeah, so I just really want to wrestle Mike Bailey. Dude is absolutely amazing. They had a scramble that he was in, and the match was very good. And it reminded me because Jessica was in it. Jessica Havoc was in the match, so that's what made me think of it. And her stuff was hilarious. Like the match was like really hard hitting, fast paced, and then there was also comedy mixed in, and it was just really good, that match.
Sick.
The whole show was good though. It was my first time seeing Wheeler Yuta live. That was good. He's good.
I love Wheeler Yuta.
Evil Uno was in the opening match against Jake Chris. That was interesting. It's a good match though. Alex Shelley worked a match. It was really good. So yeah.
I just saw a random MMA thing. Apparently, Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler will coach the next season of Ultimate Fighter, and I don't even remember the last time I gave it. Conor McGregor needs to just stay the fuck away.
Spogorn, I heard you're gonna apartment hunt in Ohio. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, should just stay here, man. So
everyone should just move to Ohio because it's cheap.
My cousin's in Ohio, and I want to go visit her because she's my homie.
Do it, brother. There's another guy who lives in Ohio who you might know.
I never heard of him, so there's that.
Ohio's not bad actually, Spogorn. As much as I like to meme on it, especially if you're like in the Columbus area.
It has Cleveland though.
Toledo is bad, but
yeah.
Columbus is beautiful. I love Columbus.
All right, it's time to cut down and unplug every game that's died this week, and we'll start. Let's just start at the top here. What games are cutting down this week? Everything. Like my favorite fucking DR Rumbleverse. Maybe second favorite because Fortnite. God damn it! I'm so upset that Rumbleverse is dying. By the way.
I know. Well, so did you just see this the other day?
Yeah.
Like how long ago? Because we talked about this in the group like last week. And we even mentioned like, oh, Kev's going to be very unhappy, and then you never said anything. So I'm assuming you just missed it.
I did just miss it. It's been a wild week going around here. Actually, not to get off topic, but I had a real good cry this week because we've just had so many adult things happening at once, and I'm just over it. But
Sure.
yeah, I'm fucking just real pissed about this, man. 5 months, like this is a BR that was unique. Like, it's gonna be a recurring topic, but RGT said it best. Like, maybe just stop copying Fortnite. Just, games need to stop doing the free battle pass tiers and hope you buy something. There's already one game that's nailed it, maybe 3. All right, let's say it's Warzone, Fortnite, and Apex. But you got 3 massive kings on top. I don't think there's any room for anything else, man. Like, it sucks. But yeah, Rumbleverse is shutting down, and
Yeah, I agree with what you were saying though. Like, maybe if it's like an already established like Call of Duty taking the Fortnite methods, fine, because Call of Duty's already was a huge established franchise. Like,
yeah,
maybe if it's a huge established franchise, it might work. But
just ain't it,
I don't
Chief.
know.
I'm just real sad about it, and like,
Sorry, I just saw. Man, I could butt a good cry.
got him. The thing is, like, this had all the potential in the world, especially with pro wrestling. Like, the fact that there wasn't like Macho Man skins for characters, even if they're rip-off characters.
Yeah, like just
Like,
easily
there's
do
so
rip off
much.
ones. And like
Even,
even
let's
let's
say-
old school wrestlers that you could probably get like that probably like free use of their stuff, and just I don't know. I think, yeah, like you said, there's so much they could have done that would have brought in different fans, and they just didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Even if it wasn't like licensed stuff, but it just sucks, man. I am real sad about this. But as we're gonna learn today, multiplayer games, I don't know. I'm glad if I'm gonna play them. I think they're just the free ones now, so I don't feel like I lost an investment. So
That's fair.
there's that. Sucks for Rumbleverse. I love that game. There's that. Let's not talk about death for real quick. Do you care about VR 2 or not? Always butt. Got him.
It made up
Oh.
for it, Spockagorn. It made up for it.
Somebody said this seemed like a cool thing. They definitely launched this game wrongly with the Fortnite VR model. The game is too new for that. I won't say that's true, but the thing is they just kind of gave up when it seemed like it wasn't working. But at the same time, they didn't really push it either. Like, I got the battle pass for that like an idiot. And like there was just nothing in it that was worth it. So like I don't know why I bothered. So I mean I've only bought like one game's battle pass beyond that. It's Fortnite's because they actually do a good job.
Yeah.
So there's that. What the hell is when you're saying, Aaron? You've traumatized me so much that someone played the Halloween theme on the piano. I stopped and stared. I don't even want to know.
So one, Michael Myers is
Yeah,
the worst in Dead by Daylight because he's the only one that doesn't have a terror radius. So he'll just stand there and stare at you, and all of a sudden you'll turn and get jump scared. But then when his theme starts playing, depending on the add-ons, you can get insta killed by him.
Right.
So there's Walmart's now have like a keyboard you can play in them. They have a demo keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
So I know how to play the Halloween theme on keyboard. So I'll just go there, turn it up full blast, and just play the Halloween theme, starting like slow and then build it up. And yeah, Anitra and one of her coworkers that they play Dibida with is like, oh no.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
die.
I
So
just
there's
terrorize
that.
them with it.
Anyway, VR 2. Do you care? Do you want to say anything other than it's just clearly not gonna do as well as the first one? Because I don't give a shit about VR. I just put it in here because it was a slow news week at first, and then it stopped being a slow news week. And also, this article's paywall, so I don't give a shit. How's that? I don't know. The whole it not being backwards compatible is kind of a bold choice, I will say. And Aaron's talking about Dead by Daylight, so fuck VR.
I don't care about VR.
All right, VR's dead. Fuck him.
I like VR, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, then we got another something. Speaking of dead games, Xbox researchers survey asked the fans if they're done playing Halo Infinite. Could not figure out how to find the results of this, but man, I kind of want to know because like personally, I go to Halo Infinite once in a while, but like, game's kind of fucking done, man. I don't know. Like, I really want to know if I can get to this survey somehow. Can we do that? Who is still playing? Oh, do I have to do the survey to find the answers? Fuck.
That's the worst. You
Yep,
did
I
the
don't want to
survey
do it.
before. What's wrong with you?
I didn't think about it, but like,
What a
I just
joke.
I love Halo Infinite's gameplay, but like, man, it's just been too long, and there's been a whole lot of nothing. And I don't know if I have the article, but did you see that they're totally changing game engines now?
Yeah, I did see. I'm curious. Like, is it going to be for like the new one? They're changing the game engines. Is that what it said?
Nope.
How
Infinite's
are they
moving
gonna...
over to Unreal 5.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking mess, man. It just sucks because Halo Infinite is like that close to being real fucking good. But like,
How dare you speak those words, Spock? How dare you mention Anthem
343
around me?
messed up. They made so many products that had romance, including to learn from Bioware's Anthem issue. You telling me game developers learning? No, they need money now. So,
Or maybe not, brother.
or maybe not further. I don't know. I do love Halo Infinite's gameplay. Like, I will say, Halo Infinite's gunplay is still goated to me. Like, S tier fucking game, like gunplay.
Goated with the sauce, brother.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know, but it's a word that's used, brother.
I hated every second of that sentence. All right. What else do we got on Halo? Microsoft Studio behind Halo faces a reboot and years of turmoil. That's kind of what I said. They're kind of just starting Halo from ground up to like summarize it real quick. Chad says, hoping the mod crowd will draw Infinite by switching to Unreal 5. I think they're gonna just find something else. Again, like Halo is big. Let Game Freak make Halo. Why? So it can run at 12 frames a second and then everyone can apologize for it? No thanks.
Excuse you, it'll run at 30 frames per second, but then all the assets won't load until you're already dead.
Yeah, fucking great. Probably. Just to summarize it, they're pretty much starting a Halo Infinite from the ground up, but I don't know if you noticed, the game's already out. I also love the fact that they just did lol butt. Thank you, Buttspot.
Oh, Buttspot's on one right now. I love it.
Buttspot's having a great day. So I don't know. I really want Halo Infinite to be good, man, but there's that. Hey,
Halo
remember that
Infinite
time?
again?
Yeah, man. Okay, sure. Remember that time that Sony shut down the PS3 store and there were no classics, Aaron?
Nope, don't remember that at all. Sony
Okay, well,
messes up.
What if I told you that Steam is getting PS1, 2, and 3 games? Are you excited?
No, because I read the thing that says clickbait ass title.
Steam is getting PS1, 2, and 3 games, everybody, provided that they're just Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and Peace Walker.
So they're getting bad games. Got it.
I hated this article because like everyone was like, oh, PS1 classics coming to Steam, and then it's just like, dude, the Metal Gear Solid games are coming. Like,
which is
this
cool.
was
Like, honestly, a lot of people are going to be excited about the Metal Gear games coming to PC. But yeah, like there's no reason to try and clickbait like that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, I understand why, get the views, blah blah blah, but fuck off.
Somebody definitely got paid a lot of money to be like, technically, I'm not lying. Like,
pretty much.
Yeah. So whatever. You want to play the old Metal Gear games? They're coming to Steam.
I might actually play them if they're on Steam. Because knowing Chris, he'll buy them, and then I'll just be like, all right, I'll steal them from your library and play them.
At least play 1 and 3.
I've played 1 before. I just struggled with it because they're not my type of game.
Chaz says they're already there via emulators. That's not the same, Chaz.
It's not even close to the same.
That's like saying like, oh, Super Metroid is on PC if I get an emulator. Like, no.
Brother, you can play Pokemon on PC.
Yeah, that's not the same.
It's totally meant to be there.
Yeah. Like it's like saying Breath of the Wild came to
the SNES.
PC. This is the same thing we're saying over and over. Anyway. Aaron, you're a PlayStation fanboy, as we all know.
Me? A PlayStation fanboy?
Turns out
would never.
The PlayStation Plus collection can no longer be claimed after May 9th. I'm going to just throw it out there. This is like a non-story because I'm shocked that it even lasted that long.
Yeah, honestly, we knew it was just a selling point for when PS5s weren't easy to get.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just
when one of John get that?
Oh, I commissioned that for him, but nobody used it because I'm the only one that wanted to make the joke.
I didn't even know that was there. Now we have all 3. Let's go!
Exactly.
Let's fucking go! That's huge!
Actually, last week's Evergreen, if you guys didn't catch it, it was me and John tier listing Nintendo first-party franchises. Everyone should do that. I wasn't even shocked when it brought up during the stream. I'm kind of not, because it was supposed to be like, hey, we know PS5s are hard to get, so like here's something for getting them.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like it's a nice little list of games. It was nice to have.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, I
they
don't
are
think they even have the whole list there because I'm pretty sure Persona 5 is supposed to be on that also.
no Persona 4 or Persona 5 left. Remember?
Oh, it left already?
Yeah, that was a while ago when it came to Game Pass or something. So
because I still see it when I open it up, so I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
So is this something like you can claim it? So like if I claim it, I still keep them, or
yes, up to May 9th. But the thing is, you can't do it unless you have a PS5. Like you have to do it on the system, which I think is kind of shitty. But whatever. I just find it funny, like as a personal, because I have a friend who is like, I know I clown on Aaron for being a fanboy, but like my friend is actually one, and he referred to this list right here as PlayStation's Game Pass, and I was like, not even close. Like, no. Man,
like there's a lot of good games on there. I'm not gonna say there's not, but
it's not the same, man. So claim your PlayStation Plus collection if you got a PS5.
So I'm not worried about it.
Come on, man. You got to play Battlefield 1 sucked. I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't know. Anyway, those are all good games. Maybe not, brother. I hate that you've done this to me. I don't really care about the Netflix thing because they already rolled it back, so it's not even a story anymore.
Wait, they're not doing it now?
Yeah, I saw a thing that Netflix was like, whoa, that was an internal thing it was a mistake. We're not committing to that.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to lose Netflix.
I mean, listen, I kind of...
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Is it go ahead. Go. You.
Okay. They were going to learn a hard lesson about how fast people are willing to pirate things if it's not affordable and convenient.
Yeah.
Like, they were going to learn a hard lesson real fast. Like, I was talking about it with Tina, like how, because she was upset about it too, because we use her brother's, and he stores his stuff in my back room. So, you know what? It's a fair trade-off. That's his rent. But, like, like if you go back in time and look at like music, like people stopped pirating music when like iTunes became affordable and convenient. It's all it takes. People won't steal stuff, it turns out, as a whole, if you make it affordable and convenient. Like, I mean, yeah, it's that easy.
A lot of times people, like, this is what we do. Anitra and I pay for HBO, and one of our friends pays for Netflix, and then we share them. Yeah, it's dumb, especially when Netflix, if you go back far enough on Twitter, you like talked about how like they are cool with password sharing and stuff like that. But now that it's, cutting into their bottom dollar, brother. I don't know. It's dumb.
It is very dumb, and honestly,
I'm glad they're rolling that back though and not doing that because I didn't hear that they changed their mind.
It says like for now it's not happening, but they're probably gonna roll out some different. Probably. Like, I get it. They don't want everyone to share the one Netflix account, but I can make it I think we can find a middle ground. Have only up to 4 profiles on your Netflix.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
There you go. And then people, and like, well, I'll just use someone else's profile. Eventually, your friend's going to get pissed. You keep fucking up their algorithm. Like, it'll work itself out. Like,
yeah.
There's that. So, and just to stand by, Hulu is still better than Netflix. So, suck my dick.
They both have their pluses and minuses, in my opinion.
I'm not paying for Netflix ever. I don't give a shit about it enough, but that's me. Other game that died, Knockout City, which I wanted to play with Aaron a couple years ago, and then we never did. But Knockout City,
dying too.
Yep, Knockout City's dead, baby. I never ended up playing it, but like.
Wait, is it already over, or is it still? It's until.
No, June 6th, baby.
Oh, we might as well play it and try at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, we could
Bye, Spakagorin.
Byron. This is, again, it's just too many games are trying to do the games as a service thing. And, like, I want to see a list of games that died this week. Let's
like a list of, like, 15 games or something like that.
It was a lot that died this week. Let's see, brother. So we already rested all Battle Pass games. See, the thing is, I will say I saw one thing that I hated. Oh, in 2022, whatever. That I hated. People like, this is Fortnite's fault. And that's just a dumb fucking opinion. I'm just going to be real. It's not a game's fault. It's developers trying to copy a successful game. Like, just dumb opinion. Sorry. I hate when people blame inanimate objects for something. Like, this is all a game's fault. It's not.
Kev, I'm sending you a link.
Did you find... why? Did you find something that's useful?
Static had posted the link.
Oh, thank you. That's
so
more.
I knew it was in
way more helpful. All right, live service games canon the past weekish. Apex Legend Mobile, I am shocked, but also not because it's a mobile game and they have the lifespan of about a fly. But I'm shocked because Apex Legend Mobile, even though I'm not the biggest Apex fan, that was fun. I like that game. Battlefield Mobile, didn't know that existed. Crime Site, I don't know what that is. Crossfire X is interesting because they did the dumb thing where you gotta be online to play the single player, brother.
I hate, like, that's such a stupid mechanic.
It absolutely is. And they do it, piracy, brother. Fuck you.
You know what I do like? Like, if you have, like, if you're online, you'll get benefits.
Fine, I'll deal with that.
I'm down with that.
Like, I get it. Dragon Quest Adventure of Die, Heroes Bonds, Echo VR. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Knockouts. Love Live School Idol Festival. To be fair, though, this one doesn't count. What the fuck is this? Sounds like an Aaron game.
I have no idea.
Gameplay, and then Rumbleverse. So, I don't know. I just got to see gameplay. This seems like an Aaron-ass game.
You mean
I already hate it. What is it?
It's a rhythm game. Okay, I'm in.
Well, you can only be in for so long. It's
a
rhythm game.
Fast.
A rhythm game, but instead of using, instruments, you got to use schoolgirls of questionable age. So
that's the weeb way, brother.
Brother, it's not weird, brother. Because the thing is, brother, she's actually a 6,000-year-old goddess, brother. So really, it's not weird. Okay, she's just stuck in a 12-year-old's body, brother. So there. It's a question.
What's wrong with that?
Sorry, that's all the games that died this week. I guess we have time to run through the gauntlet real quick.
Yeah, since like 10 minutes of that time that we have right there is actually just sitting on the thing because I didn't realize you'd gone live.
Nope. All right, guys, gauntlet's simple. We're looking up a Metacritic score of a game. Whatever gets on Metacritic, let's use Advance Wars as an example. We got 2 minutes of ads. What the fuck, YouTube? Guess I'll be back in 10 minutes. Ad block them. Fuck them. So let's say Advance Wars gets an 82. Aaron guesses an 80. He gets 2 points. I get 3 points because I guessed an 85. Low score wins, baby. We got some new things on there we got to look up, actually.
Hogwarts Legacy, brother.
How do we not have Hogwarts Legacy? Are you sure? We don't.
Sure.
Hogwarts Legacy gameplay. I want to play
hard 88, brother.
I want to play strategic because I feel like you're going to get your Kotakus and Polygons who are going to low review it because it has nothing to do with the gameplay, you know?
Yeah, maybe, but I'm still going to give it an 88.
I'm going with an 80.
80? Ooh,
yeah.
I didn't realize you typed also.
I'm a helper. We will look at the WWE 2K23 footage. What the hell did I spell? 2K23 gameplay because, I mean, I don't know. People said it looks incredible. I'm not saying no, but like
it looks incredible. There's little things that look bad, and again, like always, it's the hair. The hair looks rough.
One day we'll get hair right. Roman's beard isn't gray enough. I did see that double title entrances are back, which is cool. So Roman comes in with 2 belts. I just want to see the actual thing. I mean, I know this is pre-release footage, and it's also not even in HD, so there you go. But, like...
Plus YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. But, like...
I think it looks
I'm not, like, mind-blown by it. Also, Brock Lesnar on NXT? Yeah, right. Good luck getting that man to show up in Florida for that. Let's see what... Oh, wait. Oh, it's War Games. I was like, why are there only 2 people? I forgot they got to come in. I like that War Games is going to be a game mode now. That's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted it, so.
Oh, that's good. I mean, it looks good. You know what? I just hope they don't change the controls because I just got used to the controls in 2K22.
I think it's going to be very, very similar. They fixed some different things. Supposedly the pinning's better. There's some little things I hope they fix, like ladder AI, because that was wrong.
God, the ladder is fucking terrible in that game.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that's a little better. Yeah, it looks like the submission's the same.
Like the fact that I had to RB to pick it up. Then I got A to put it to set it up. Then LB to climb it, and then LB to reach, but RB, like, there's too many things different, man. It's a big
I
old
do
thing
think
You can
sorry.
get it.
I got distracted by the game itself. The in-betweens are a lot better in different things, like with pins and stuff. They showed like new animations and shit. So
I like that Seth freaking Rollins has been added to his name. That's nice.
Oh, I also like how they show you the up next as it's doing the countdown. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that. So there's that. Seth Freaking. I want to see who's in this match completely. Cody, Seth, Roman. Go away. Brock, Cena, and Drew McIntyre. What team is Cena on? He'll win. Is that a team of
Cena, Lesnar, and McIntyre?
And Drew?
That's my guess.
All right, sick team actually. What did 2K22 get? Because I'm gonna go marginally above that.
I don't know. Check.
I'm gonna 2K22 Metacritic. 77.
Yeah.
82.
Oh, we're going exactly the same?
Oh no, 83. I'll go one more just for difference.
Okay.
I'll
we
go
can skip
that.
MLB The Show for now. We'll wait till they actually put any information out about it. Because all we have right now is the cover athlete.
What Final Fantasy theater rhythm is it? Like you
It's
put
the
that
third
there.
one. It's the only one on Switch. I don't know what it's called. Like it's just called. It's like Final Bar or something like that. It's supposed to be like a remake of 1 and 2 combined with a bunch of new shit.
Okay. Okay, there were 3DS games. Theater Rhythm Barline. Is there a gameplay? But I'll just look at screenshots. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't. People like these games. They're not for me for sure. I'll give it a 78.
I'm going 86.
People do love Final Fantasy. Look at Cloud with his little violin over there. I like the graphic style. I like seeing a little cheapy Cloud.
Yeah.
And Lightning with her.
You should look up what the first and second one got on DS, or maybe 3DS.
Yeah, Metacritic. I can't spell theater rhythm either. Why do they have to make it this way? Theater rhythm. 78 and 83.
Yeah, so
80.
I'm still 86.
All right, let's see what it did come out. I guess they start from the bottom because actually no, Advance War's not out. Wolverine not out. KOTOR not out.
Spooderman, Metal Slug, Dreamlight Valley no, Gollum no, AW Space Roguelike Adventure.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see who's actually gonna get some point. I want my belt back, brother. Brother, nothing still. Jeez.
Is it even out? Like I don't even know.
It came out in October. All right.
Oh,
I have valid motion to look up reviews right now from the first site that comes up. Agreed. Okay. Let's reviews. Let's see, brother. 7 out of 10. Let's go with the Steam reviews. Screw it. Or do they do even number reviews? I don't even know. Nope. Come on, give me something. NSG Hunger. Who reviewed this game?
That one had 7 out of 10 also. That's 2 7 out of 10s we've seen. The one right below.
All right, so throw it to a 70. I'm in.
70? That gives me 2.
Fuck, I fucked up.
And that gives you 10.
Damn it, I fucked up. Oh, well. Oh, God, Arugula's rating. Hi, friend. Dang old Ray. Hello, friends.
Arugula.
We are doing us a podcast. We're towards the end, but I appreciate you. How you doing? Oh, Pokemon Stadium. She was playing Hatsune Miku Project Diva Arcade Future Tone. Aaron, that is the most you game I've ever heard of.
It's actually a Nitra. Nitra loves Hatsune Miku.
Of course she does. Thank you, Dragon Peter, for the follow. I'll eat this bean. What bean do I do? How you doing? Oh, buttered popcorn, a rotten egg. Gross.
See? Here's a Hatsune Miku Nendroid.
Oh, now the alerts are going off.
It's showing up. I can't believe it's showing up.
I don't know. Yeah, I see Hatsune Miku. That's an Aaron-ass game. I ain't never played those.
I don't know the games. I just know my girlfriend loves Hatsune Miku.
Apparently she don't know the bean. You don't know the beans, girl.
Beans.
We got beans. We got more beans. Yeah, it was late. We got spicy beans. If you're feeling frisky, don't do it.
Nah,
we should hold all these beans.
I hate you so much.
Old
That's why
memes, babe.
my girlfriend loves her just because of how cute all the stuff is and like all the different figures and stuff she has. It's so crazy. There's so many different ones.
I'm not chugging all the beans, John. That ain't for free.
Howard.
I don't give it away for free. I'm like Aaron. Look at him with his spaghetti straps. Kind of, not really.
Do you want me to roll it up for you, brother?
No, stop. We're gonna get banned for nipples on Twitch. Stop. Thank you. I appreciate the raid. If you guys coming in late, don't forget to download this episode of the podcast. It's available on all the things.
Appreciate
you. Everything. In fact, I'm gonna help. Look at all that. You can find it everywhere. I gotta edit it after we're done here, but whatever. That's for nerds.
Do it.
You can do us. What else?
Phantom Abyss.
Yeah, I gotta do Phantom Abyss. Back on the train. We're doing the gauntlet part of the podcast. Go back and watch it if you did. I'll play Fortnite today. We'll play games.
Games are for cowards.
I should be. Oh, I didn't see it, but I didn't see the score. But I did see the title of the game. Can we put Hi-Fi Rush on the thing real quick? I saw that the game is there. No, I didn't see the score. Phantom Abyss has a 70 and a 65, and I'm good with that if we want to just go for it.
Let's
get one off the list.
68
67
I mean. So 68 is what it would be.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
I'm gonna look up Hi-Fi Rush gameplay because I gotta play that.
Which one was this? Phantom Abyss?
Yeah.
68. So I get 3, you get 4.
Sick. Love that for me. Dragon. Oh, he's playing Binding of Isaac. I love that game. All right, Dragon Peter, you got my love. I'm following you because I do love me some Binding of Isaac. All right. Let's look up some Hi-Fi Rush, which I heard is kind of very Jet Set Radio-y. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yes, I do. One of my friends loves it.
So, I want to play this.
It
it's actually
looks Jet Set Radio.
I think this is on next on my list after I beat Dragon Quest. So, I'm gonna be hitting this. This game looks fucking cool. I don't know what it's getting.
This game looks like Motion Sickness R Us.
No, stop being a little bitch. Which you are. I'm in. I'm giving it an 80.
You're on 89, aren't you?
No.
86.
84.
I'm going 78.
I can't wait to play this, man. This game looks so fun.
Games
with color.
Forspoken.
Forspoken. I saw somebody that I just want to clown on Twitter real quick. He was dogging on Crossfire X because he's admitted PlayStation. Everyone was like, bro, I thought Game Pass was so good for these games. Oh, I thought it was the best service. And then somebody literally just held up Babylon's Fall and Forspoken, which are PlayStation exclusives. He goes, please explain. And then the guy had nothing to say. Crazy. Wild, right? It's almost like bad games aren't platform exclusive.
I know what you mean, bro. Oh,
Forspoken 67 and 66, so 65 and a half. What did I put on that?
So it's a 67. We both put 81, 82. So
no, it's a 67 or 66 and a half. Oh, you're rounding.
Wait. Oh, I thought you said 68 and 67. It's 66 and 67?
Yes.
Oh, so it's a 67. So
yeah.
I get 15 and you get 16.
Hate this game. Why don't we play this?
Because you still owe me a pizza, brother.
Whenever you're ready. I don't know.
Well, I waited because I know you were having some issues before, so we'll talk. We'll talk, brother.
I might be getting a pizza for me and Tina tonight. Side note.
Oh, double pizza night. We can do a pizza double date without talking.
We were thinking that, or John, I will time you out. I swear to fucking God.
It's fine. I get to choose the place.
And we're debating on either Jersey Mike's or actually Jimmy John's around me for dinner because I don't know. It was fine.
Jimmy doesn't have enough options for me. The food that they have is good. I just want more.
What am I on? Dead Space Remake. Thank you. Keep me on track. Dead Space. I'm not like if you come out to for Retro World again, I'm just gonna let you know now. I'm gonna get my own ass of pizza from my favorite pizza place. I ain't getting you guys shit. Dead Space Remake is getting an 88.
Is it only on one console? I honestly don't know.
No. Oh, sorry. I really thought it was only PlayStation 5 for now. So 88, 89, 87, 88.
Yeah, that's an 88.
That's an 88, brother.
You get 4, I get 6.
Fuck yeah, I'm finally getting something out of this. Kart Rider Drift. I don't think this has scores. I listen, forgiveness ain't shit. I don't want to hear nothing about divine forgiveness. That God guy
I'm
flooded
sorry,
the whole
but
world.
as much as we like memeing on Kev, even bad pizza is still pizza. Like,
No, that shit was cafeteria food.
yeah, but even cafeteria food pizza has its place.
It does. Kart Rider Drift has nothing, but everyone just,
Wait, no,
makes
there's
fun
right
Yeah,
there. There's
I'm
three scores.
yeah, there wasn't on the last thing. That's what I'm saying. So
Oh,
85. So, I know. I'm trying to get it so you can read all three.
85 plus 74 plus 65. That's a gap.
I ain't getting you guys shit for pizza ever again.
All right, what's the next one?
Greek pizza is ass though.
Is there a third score? A third system?
No, it's only a pizza right now. I'm good with that. Fuck it. Give me it.
75. You get 5, I get 6.
Yay! Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants came out. I forgot.
Yes, it
Which
did.
I'm about, baby girl.
You can't copy and paste. I put SpongeBob.
Oh, you son of a bitch, Aaron. I was like, where the fuck is it? Wow. 72, 72, 69, 68.
72 plus 72 plus Bell Sprout plus what was the last one? 68.
Oh, Weeping Bell.
It is a 70. I get 2, you get 8.
Fuck me. I hate this game. Is chasing static out? I want to know where Statty Daddy is. Help me.
Statty Daddy, where are you? I have not had pizza, but
Greek pizza's like it's just gross.
I don't think it's out yet. Punch a Bunch.
I don't think this is out yet either. Nope.
January 20th. It said it came out. There was no score,
Yeah,
but it said it came out.
no scores. All right. I think. Hi-Fi Rush. That's the last one we're gonna. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, 88 and 89.
So an 89.
Brother.
I get 11. You get 5.
You're a pizza. All right, Aaron. What's our final scores for the week?
Aaron with 53. Kevin with 60.
Goddamn, I'm catching up. Well, there's that.
No, we were actually like tied at the beginning of this week, so you lost points on this week.
Well, son of a bitch. We have one more thing to do. We got a couple Q&As because we love you.
More like Q and butt talks. God.
Oh, Avengers is also another game dying. I forgot to mention that. Thanks, Chaz. Forgot to read that. Anyway.
Is it though? Like, I thought it was already dead.
I mean, if you ask most of the audience, it's that, I fucked up the cameras. Hold on.
You do this all the time, and I hate you.
You try live producing a show because you don't fucking.
Well, when you've done it for 2 years, you think
okay
you know by now.
What do you think I am? Some kind of wizard? I'm gonna keep your face big.
Oh my! I'll turn off my camera.
Why do you hate me so much? All right, I'm making you smaller. There you go.
And I have done the live producing, brother, just not as often as you.
Brother. All right, so we got that. What are the Q&A things? We got top 3 Steam Deck features. Number 1, Aaron doesn't have one.
So the number 1 Steam Deck feature is emulation. The number 2 feature
that was
is
number 1.
Emulation, and the number 3 feature is emulation on the go.
No. Okay. Number 1 is how easy it is to emulate stuff. I'll give you that. Number 2 is the fact that, like, I know the Switch did it first, whatever. But it made me have a new appreciation for hybrid stuff, how easy it is to just pick it up and go. And, like, just plug it into literally any USB-C
does it have a dock?
So you can literally get any USB-C dock, like, off Amazon, and it works.
Okay.
As I would suggest
how much was a dock? Like, how much can
the official Valve one was, like, dumb money. But so right now I'm using a Switch third-party dock with a USB-C extension cable, and I plug it right in. Let me see, USB-C dock. I'm gonna do one with power delivery because that's one that you would want to get. $40.
It's not bad.
$30. There's a bunch of different options. Like,
I plan on getting a Steam Deck this year at some point. Just with how much I'm wrestling now, being able to take like one of my Steam games to emulation on the go, like
yeah, it's absolutely worth it. So emulation. again, another hybrid console. It's a Switch on steroids. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And number 3, again, I know this is like a PC thing, but just the universal compatibility of controllers. You want to play with the DualShock, play with the DualShock. You want to play with the Xbox, play with the Xbox.
I prefer playing with a DualSense, brother.
Okay, whatever. DualShock 5, got it. You want to play with a Nintendo controller? Don't fucking do it, actually, because I went to play Dragon Quest VIII, and I know what triangle, square, circle, and X are supposed to be. If you play with the Switch controller, because Nintendo can't fucking be like everybody else, it switches X and circle. Because A is like the right face button.
Yeah.
And so it switches it. And so I was playing Dragon Quest, my buttons were fucked up because Nintendo just can't be like everybody. Ooh, but they did it first. Fuck you. Be like everyone else for once. You cocks. So don't use a Nintendo
says
controller.
everyone should confer.
I don't give a shit if they did it first. It's wrong now. Times are changing. According to Nintendo, I'm not shocked because they don't get with the times. I'm angry about it because I really wanted to use my Pikachu controller while playing Dragon Quest, and I couldn't because it was fucking unusable. Actually, here's another thing. Speaking of that, so I went to go play some Fortnite the other day on the Switch because I just wanted to, play it. And I was like, I really hate that A button is confirmed because in like the game, for some reason, the game can't just be like, no, like make B confirm as you're playing, so it feels like the other buttons. On Switch, A button has to be confirmed, or else Miyamoto will come and spank you on the tushy. So I was like, let me go remap the buttons on the Switch. You can't remap buttons on a third-party controller on the Switch. And I'm not using Joy-Cons because that's fucking gross. A button has always been confirmed. Yeah, on Xbox, the bottom face button. On PlayStation, the bottom face button. But Switch, no, to the right, please. Fuck Nintendo. I'm really mad. No, so remap and Steam Deck. Now, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to use a controller that doesn't give me a headache. So there. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to remap buttons because Nintendo has a fucking stick up their ass. I refuse. So anyway, I'm done. I was really upset about that. Those are my top 3 Steam Deck features. Those are my top 3 Steam Deck features. Fuck yourself, Nintendo. They're the Apple of video games. All right, I said it.
Apple of video games.
They are. So anyway, Aaron, what are your top 3 Steam Deck? Oh, bonus points. My favorite other Steam Deck feature is arguing with people whether it's a console or a PC. And I just want to you're wrong no matter what you say. It's both. Fuck off. Anyway, Aaron.
Emulation, and on-the-go emulation.
There you go. Problem solved. Actually, what's weird is that I know the battery life's not great. But like emulating a PS2 has like 6 hours of battery life. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Yeah, take it. I'm apparently running a PS2 ain't that complicated.
So what you're saying is I can play Lord of the Rings, the Third Age on the go? Let's go! The greatest Final Fantasy of all time!
Exactly. Chaz says, did Kevin check out the DQ8 texture pack and is he willing to try it? I don't. I saw you sent me something. I didn't know what that was for.
Texture is not.
But I'm not gonna retexture a game. It's not something. I don't really mod games.
The only way I'll do it is if it's a game that like I've played 10,000 times and I'm super in love with, like one of the Fire Emblems or Final Fantasy X.
Anyway,
I need more Final Fantasy X mods. Can we get on that, please? And not you fucking weirdos with your porn mods. I want actual mods that'll make the game a little different.
Then what's the point of modding a game if I'm not gonna add boobs?
Dude, there's so many porn mods for everything. It's ridiculous.
Here's your boob in it.
What's I forget the website's name, but the main mod
right.
web, Nexus Mods. That's what it is. Okay. And like go to like Resident Evil 2, and I was just like looking for like, is there any weird mods? The like top 10 mods are all just, make this person naked while you're playing. Put them in a maid's outfit. And I'm like, bro, I just want to see if there's any cool gameplay things or any cool like make it a little bit easier for the menus or something.
Right. Nope, none of that. So there's that. And then the last question, which I believe was from Humble Bumble, if I remember it.
Yes.
Is top 3 things you'd like to see in the direct that is next week? Is that confirmed? Number 1.
It's not confirmed, but it's very likely. So Midnight Suns is like that too. I actually haven't looked at the mods because I don't have it on PC. I have it on PlayStation. But I'm not shocked. There's so many at least I guess they're all adults. But Yeah, I'm not shocked at all. There's no, the community is just yeah. Yeah,
So
that's all I got to
so
say.
what do you want to see in the direct?
Fire Emblem 4 Genealogy of the Holy War remake.
Okay.
Advanced Wars actually getting released.
Okay.
And do I like anything else Nintendo? I want to say like maybe Pokemon DLC information because there's going to be more DLC for Scarlet and Violet.
Well, I would rather them patch it first.
I mean, the game runs fine in my opinion.
There's that. Yeah, there probably will be an Advanced Wars Shadow drop. I'm gonna go with Twilight Princess and Wind Waker collection. Put them on. Bonus points if you do the Oracle games. I want to see Metroid Prime 4. Good luck. And I want to see them do something with NSO other than release one game every 3 months.
None of that's Genealogy of the Holy War, brother.
All right. Then the GameCube and Wii Fire Emblems.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right,
Even
cool.
though Genealogy would make more sense since like it hasn't been to the West yet, but I mean, I also wouldn't be mad on like a remake double pack with both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn in one game, please.
John says he wants Game Boy. Listen, I want them to do just something with NSO other than be the thing. Like, I don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome. I know I'm sounding like I'm really ripping on Nintendo today, but like, it's like part of me gets really sad when like one game gets announced for NSO and everyone's like, yeah, but like, dude, this shouldn't be a thing. Like, it shouldn't be like we got one game in the last 3 months.
Even PlayStation Plus's new gimmick does like 3 or 4 games a month. Like, it's not perfect, but it's better.
Like, I'm like, be happy you got something. I'm not saying don't, but like, fucking, like, really, we're gonna take this long to like put any games? It's just wild. So there's that. Anyway, I think that's our podcast. Aaron, do you want to thank our patrons and tell them that they smell nice?
I just want to answer Chaz real quick from before. I missed that comment. The problem with that is though, Chaz, is while this is based per se off the Midnight Suns comic, it is a completely different thing and different story. 100% different. Like I know a few people who won't even get this game because it's a different story than the original Midnight Suns.
Yes. So.
Thank the patrons. JD from the Red Leaf Retrocast. I said it slower so I didn't mess it up like I normally do. And Clepissimo.
So there's that, guys.
Lad himself.
So again, this afternoon, I don't know if I'm gonna stream Fortnite or not, but I'm gonna be playing it. And then tomorrow, I'm most likely going to see my buddy. So doing that.
Kev, I'm almost in the 250s for the first time since like 2017.
I got back under my 235 threshold I set for myself so I can have bad food tonight.
I woke up 260.1. I was like, God, I'm so close.
So what are you going to do with all the extra skin? You going to make a chair?
That was mean. That was mean. That hurts my feelings. I really hope I don't get that way.
No, you're not that. You're not that. That's like you gotta be huge to do that.
I don't think I was big enough, but I know someone who like has that, and I feel so bad for them because like,
that's me. Now I feel bad.
With clothes on, and this is gonna sound really rude. Like with clothes on, they look like phenomenal, especially with like all the weight loss, like, and they have muscle and stuff. But as soon as they take off their shirt, it's like, oh man, that sucks, dude.
I hope I never let myself get that way. I know like life throws things at people.
Yeah.
But god damn, I hope I never let myself do that.
That's what like I got up to 299 is what I saw. And when I saw that, I was like, all right, I need to make a change. If I don't make a change now, if I hit 300, that's basically it. That means I gave up on life. So that's why I'm starting to, work my way back down. Plus I want to get to 255 because my old singlet, I need to be around 255 for it to fit properly. And I want to wear it because it's actually way better than all the gear I've been wearing.
Fair.
Speaking of gear and stuff, though, if you want to check out some of my wrestling stuff, I'm posting a little bit more wrestling stuff on Twitter, though I can't post videos because videos never work on Twitter for me. Mm-hmm. But you can follow me on Twitter at Aaron Norman, ArenNorman. And with that same username, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram, where I mostly post videos of my clips from wrestling, and sometimes pictures of my dog, because she's cute.
Sick. You can follow me at Council Kev on all the things that matter.
And I guess you can also follow me on Twitch, even though I just don't stream right now. Also at Aaron Norman. I have plans to stream. I don't have dates. I do have plans, but it's just with wrestling and like gym and work right now, it's not possible. I need to cut something out, and I'm hoping, one day in the future, near future maybe, to cut out the work part.
I have plans to win $1 million, but here we are.
You can do it, brother. I believe
Oh, thank. Maybe
Or
not.
maybe not, brother.
Bye, friends.
Peace, nerds.